Good morning, Wet Shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Well, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the December 1st, 2025 episode of Second Cup. My gosh, it's December already. It just seems like I was announcing to everyone that, hey, it's November. Now it's December. Wow, great to be with you. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend. My gosh, I had a great time. A lot of great food. I enjoyed Thanksgiving with my brother Tom, his wife Lori, and the kids, and it was just a great, great time. A lot of great food, a lot of great leftovers, and of course, a lot of great football. As you know, I am a graduate of The Ohio State University. I'm a Buckeye through and through, and we had a big win over that team from up north. I guess I can say Michigan now because the game is over. But they really gave us a scare at the beginning, to be perfectly honest with you. We have not been able to beat Michigan since 2019, and they handed us 4 straight defeats. And this was a big game. It was in Ann Arbor, and we ended up prevailing 27-9. But I got to tell you, in the beginning of that game, I thought things were going to go south for the Buckeyes, and they stepped up and really, really hit their stride, and the defense really stepped up. And it was a good game. It was a really, really good game, and it was nice to see the Ohio State Buckeyes come away with a victory, considering that they had lost the last 4 to our rival. And again, hats off to Michigan. Great program, great university, great team. And without them, you wouldn't have this great rivalry. So that's what makes it so special. The Ohio State and Michigan game is always a very, very special game every football season. Really look forward to it every year. And I also happened to watch the Alabama-Auburn game. My God, that was this past Saturday night. Man, was that a great game. Wow, I tell you, I really enjoyed watching that game. And Alabama, it looked like they were going to run away with it. And Auburn kept fighting, and they kept coming back, and they tied it up 20-20. And it came down to the last few key plays, really. I think it could have gone either way. And Auburn had a couple of unlucky drops and interceptions and that sort of thing. It could have gone either way, but it was a really, really terrific game. And I was hoping that Auburn was going to tie it up in the final minutes of the game because I really wanted to see an overtime game. I thought that would have been thrilling to see. But all in all, it was a great, great holiday weekend. Thanksgiving was great. The football was great. And everything was wonderful. I did do a little bit of shopping online for Black Friday and Small Business Saturday and that sort of thing. So that was always a lot of fun. I heard from viewers who said that they obtained a Phoenix Shaving Advent calendar this year. They were really happy about that. So that's great to hear. I'll be launching those videos. I think December 14th is the first day we're going to start the Merry Shave Mass shaves with the Phoenix Shaving Advent calendar. So stay tuned for that. I sure hope you were able to get one and can follow along. Always a treat, that advent calendar every single year. Really, really love doing those shaves and putting those videos together. A lot of fun. So I hope you got a Phoenix Shaving advent calendar this year because they went on sale on Black Friday. So great to be with you this morning. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention the coffee that I'm using. A big thank you to Nate Jackson. Fabula coffee right here. Yeah, we like the Fabula coffee. It's low acid, it's easy on the tummy, and we're also using our Shavesplash.com coffee mug that was sent to the channel by Lee Meyer. Lee, again, thank you very, very much. If you want to know what it looks like, just tune into this morning's Monday Morning Mailbag because we used it there. And it's just a great piece of artwork on this mug. You got to see it. Go to the Monday Morning Mailbag and check out the Shavesplash.com mug. It is just iconic and so very, very fitting for the traditional wet shave. You know, falling down a rabbit hole. I'll leave it there. Check it out. It's really, really terrific. Hang on. Let me get a sip. Yeah, that is terrific. Fabula coffee. Thanks again to Nate Jackson for it. This is a medium roast, low acid. Like it a lot. They come wrapped in individual little plastic bags like this. Really, really terrific. And of course, the Shavesplash.com coffee mug from Lee Meyer. Well, great to be with you this morning. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let's pay a few bills and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. Oh, I forgot to mention, today is Cyber Monday, so many of you might be online doing some Christmas shopping, checking out all those Cyber Monday deals. So if you have come across a piece of wet shaving gear that is on sale today, and you're going to give it as a gift or maybe for your own shaving den, something like that, pass it along to the Monday Morning Mailbag, and we'll share it with all the viewers out there. Some new acquisitions that you might have for your shave den that came about due to Cyber Monday sales. And again, if it's something that's a gift, sure, send that along unless you want to make sure that the individual doesn't tune into the Monday Morning Mailbag and see what you're giving them for Christmas or Hanukkah, that sort of thing. I understand that. But if you come across a really nice piece of wet shaving gear that was on sale during a Cyber Monday sale, please pass word along to us at the Monday Morning Mailbag, and we'll share that with all the viewers so that folks can keep their eyes peeled for that item to possibly go on sale once more right before Christmas. You never know, that sale might come around, on the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd, right as we start ramping up towards Christmas. You never know. So just wanted to mention that to you, that today is Cyber Monday, and happy hunting for all those great wet shaving deals that are out there today. Well, arriving this weekend from Phoenix Shaving, right here, I got it right here, Winter Whiskey Wonderland. Oh my gosh, this is a marvelous, marvelous scent. They named it correctly, as you'll soon find out here. And I've got the original copy right here with some great information printed out. Winter Whiskey Wonderland, a wonderful and curious seasonal scent. Here's the scent profile. Pear, apple, sugar, whiskey, tonka bean, oak, smoke, spice, and brandy. Wow, that sounds wonderful. And the scent has a lot of depth to it. Let me sample that one more time. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting the whiskey. Oh man. Again, a really, really nice, complex scent with a lot of depth, and it all comes together so marvelously well. Absolutely fantastic. And as Douglas writes here, last year, folks found it tucked behind a cardboard door in the Advent calendar. Back then, it was called Christmas Winter Wonderland. They tore into that little box and discovered an accord that felt bigger than the holidays themselves. Soon, the requests came piling in. It was clear this wasn't a quick, festive fling. Winter Whiskey Wonderland is the kind of scent that sits in the dark long after the ice has melted, sorting itself out. A new name made sense. Winter Whiskey Wonderland. A small shift. A quiet correction. I always liked alliteration, no matter what my old literature professor warned. He would say it was cheap and shallow, but sometimes the lowest hanging fruit is sweetest. When the words come with wonder, whim, and winter winds whistling in a flask of tin filled to the brim with whiskey. That's marvelous. And he has here hashtag can't stop, won't stop. I love that little bit of alliteration there. That's marvelous. The scent opens with ripe pear. Then enters the brandy, deep and warm, followed by that whiskey glow that settles around you like a heavy, tingling quilt of cosmic energy. You think you understand it. You think it is just another warm scene in the middle of a long, dark season. It's not. And that ice won't contain this beast forever. Well, you got to look at the label and then you'll understand. That is when the smoked oak rises like a ghost ship on a raging sea. Slow, heavy, a little too alive. It fills the room like the sound of distant footsteps in an empty passageway. It lingers the way certain things linger in old taverns, long after they should be gone and to bed. Cold on the surface, warm underneath and inside. Winter whiskey wonderland. A creature trapped, something serpentine, something that looks like it knows the way the world works. And dang, what a hangover this beast will feel in a good way. Yeah, this is marvelous. It really is a terrific, terrific scent from Phoenix Shaving, Winter Whiskey Wonderland. Yeah, this is a good one. And if you were lucky enough to get an advent calendar last year, then you know exactly what we're talking about here because it was a good one. That was their Christmas Winter Wonderland. And this is the full release, and they've named it Winter Whiskey Wonderland. And yeah, this is perfect for the upcoming Christmas season, for Hanukkah, for the winter months. You could even wear this into spring. I mean, this is terrific. Even I would say this is all year round. Yeah, it's just great. It's got a real great masculine vibe to it. No doubt about it. That whiskey really, really comes through. And again, whenever I get that whiskey scent, I'm always thinking of holiday memories, especially Thanksgiving with my grandparents, when both families, my Aunt Eleanor, my mom's sister, and her family and our family all went to our grandparents for Thanksgiving. And my grandfather, coming from Hungary, he would call all the men into the kitchen, regardless of your age, and he would reach into the cabinet and pull out that bottle of whiskey, and everybody had to do a little bit of a shot with him, for good health, for good fortune, that sort of thing. That was just his tradition, and I guess something that they did back in Europe. And I remember that scent. And whenever I get a whiskey-based shave soap scent like this, it just brings back that memory. And this one definitely brings back that memory. Oh, this is marvelous. And there is some added depth and complexity to this as well because of all the other scent notes playing in there. The oak, the smoke, the brandy, the pear, the apple, the sugar. But the whiskey really, really comes through and just triggers those memories for me. So check it out. It drops this weekend, as I understand, from Phoenix Shaving, Winter Whiskey Wonderland. Check it out. Get up there and give it a look. We're gonna be talking about this on the Monday Morning Mailbag as well on December 8th. So we'll have links then when it drops, because I think it's going to drop on Saturday. So we'll have links then. We're going to get a review done on this. It is just an absolutely fantastic, fantastic scent. Really, consider adding this one to your shave den. And when you see the art, you'll understand the word serpentine and ice and all that. Very, very creative. Once again, from Phoenix Shaving, Winter Whiskey Wonderland. It drops this weekend. Give it a look. Well, once more, I wanted to give you an update on the two great giveaways we had this past week. The Great Nate Shave Bowl giveaway, which was sponsored by viewer Nate Jackson, who also sent along this morning's coffee, Fabula Coffee. Nate, thank you very, very much. We had 3 winners. First prize went to Grams 4219. Second prize went to Michael _R 1957, and third prize went to Abene Samant. So those are the winners in the Great Nate Shave Bowl giveaway. We also selected winners of the 12,000 subscriber giveaway. First prize was Jimmy 51363, and that turns out to be Jimmy Day. He contacted us, and we are packaging his first prize winnings, and we'll get that shipped this week. Second prize went to Sig Solo in Greenland. Yeah, Sig Solo is in Greenland, and that's his name and account name, Sig Solo. So he contacted us as well, and we'll be shipping off the second prize winnings to Sig in Greenland. And our third prize winner was Static Grizzly, also known as Timothy Copenhaver. He also contacted the channel, sent along his address, so we will be packaging up his winnings and shipping them off sometime this week. So there are the winners in the Great Nate Shave Bowl giveaway and also the 12,000 subscriber giveaway. Folks, if you haven't contacted us, please drop us a line and we'll get those prizes off to you ASAP. And again, my sincere thanks to the following individuals who made these giveaways possible. So a big thank you goes out to Nate Jackson, Jimmy V Photography, Tom Donnarumma, Patricia Bagwell, Tyler Fike, the folks from Pretech, the folks from Yaki, Bill and Connie Murphy, Alex Lopez, Jamie Horn, Kevin Weiss, Charles Price, and Abene Samant. These individuals made these giveaways possible this past week. Heartfelt appreciation to them all. I really, really do appreciate it. It would not have been possible had it not been for the kind and generous contributions of the individuals that I just mentioned. And many, many thanks to all the viewers and subscribers out there for your support of the channel in so many, many ways. People contribute in so many, many ways, and I am very, very grateful. So thanks again to everyone who made these giveaways possible, and many thanks to all the viewers out there for contributing and supporting the channel in so many, many ways. We're going to do it again real soon, so stay tuned. Again, my thanks to everyone. Now it's time to ask that question, is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not? I went up to AI and I asked this question, and here's the answer that came back. Why people say Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It has a holiday setting. The entire film takes place on Christmas Eve at a holiday office party. It has Christmas motifs, decorations, music, and even the famous "Now I have a machine gun, ho, ho, ho" moment that ties the action to the season. There are themes of family and redemption, and audience tradition. Polls and fan culture show that many households rewatch Die Hard every December as part of their holiday lineup. Now, here's where people disagree. On the other side of the aisle, they say that it's primarily an action thriller, not a sentimental holiday story. Bruce Willis himself stated in 2018 that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, but it is a Bruce Willis movie. And some film historians argue that Christmas is just a backdrop, not the central theme. Now, why do I mention all of this? It's because Greg Pesante sent along this, a new offering for the holiday season from the 345 Soap Company. It's called Now I Have a Shave Soap, ho, ho, ho. How about that? And Greg Pesante writes, 345 Soap Company, his public release is dedicated to the movie Die Hard, and it's called Now I Have a Shave Soap, ho, 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 which is an homage to Bleu de Chanel. How about that? And as they write here, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? No, but some say it is. The great debate. Well, in the movie, there is a scene where John McClane takes out a bad guy, writes a message on his sweatshirt in blood, and sends him down the elevator to send a message to Hans, the leader of the bad guys. Hence the label of this release. It's an homage to Bleu de Chanel. Now here are the top notes: grapefruit, lemon, mint, bergamot, pink pepper, aldehydes, and coriander. The middle notes are ginger, nutmeg, jasmine, and melon. Base notes are incense, amber, cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, amberwood, and labdanum. Boy, it sounds absolutely fantastic. And I love the name. Now I have a shave soap, ho, 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 from 345 Soap Company. A really, really terrific holiday offering. And again, our thanks to Greg Passante for very, very kindly singing this one along. Now I have a shave soap, ho, 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 from 345 Soap Company. Give it a look. Well, if you're looking for a new piece of shaving gear, get up to mercureshave.com. They've got a Black Friday week sale that ends tomorrow, Tuesday, and you can save 15%. Again, it expires tomorrow, so get up there. They got some really, really nice deals, and as they say here, Black Friday week sale ends tomorrow. The Mercur brand has been made in Solingen for more than 120 years, known first and foremost for sophisticated and high-quality safety razors and double-edged blades. Skilled workers produce masterpieces in steel with great attention to detail and craftsmanship. Save 15% store-wide for Black Friday week on all Mercur razors and fine men's grooming products. Use the code BLACK15, that's capital BLACK15, all in caps, BLACK15, BLACK15, and they have free shipping on domestic orders over $75. So check that out. They got some nice deals up there. Of course, we've recently talked about the Mercur HD34C, an absolutely wonderful two-piece razor, beautifully mild and smooth. Just a great razor for a beginner wet shaver. It seems that a lot of wet shavers early on in their wet shaving journeys, they discover the 34C and end up loving it. And I like it because it's great for beginners to learn proper technique. The angle of approach is a little more narrow than most other razors. So when you hit that angle, that precise sweet spot, you get a great, great shave. And at the same time, you refine your shaving technique a little bit in holding that 30-degree angle a little more tightly, so to speak. Yeah, it's a terrific, terrific razor. Very, very well made. And we have some others in the shave den from Mercur, the 23C, the 25C. Check them all out. We also have the Fortour and the Progress. Boy, these are all really, really well-made razors from the folks at Mercur. So their Black Friday week sale ends tomorrow. 15% off, free shipping on orders $75 or more. So check it out. Get up to mercureshave.com and give it a look. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to recommend a movie to you since we're in the Christmas season. I recommend this one every year, and this year is no exception. I'm going to recommend Scrooge, starring Albert Finney. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the DVD, my DVD copy that I have here. I absolutely love this movie. It came out in 1970. Again, it stars Albert Finney and also Alec Guinness. Alec Guinness plays Jacob Marley because this is a retelling of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, only it's a musical. And boy, the songs are great. The effects are great. It really is a terrific, terrific story. The way they've put it all together, they're very faithful to the story and how they intersperse all the musical numbers. It's terrific. It really is a very, very good holiday musical. It is rated G, so there's nothing in here that offends that can offend anyone. Really, I just love it a lot, and I recommend it every year. I believe it's on Paramount Plus streaming, so if you have that service, you can find it up there. And just a really well done movie. And of course, Alec Guinness does a little bit of singing. So if you want to see Obi-Wan himself sing a little bit, check out Scrooge from 1970, starring Albert Finney and Alec Guinness. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show, and I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that second cup.